Alright. Did a bit of farming and we're back. Let's get straight to it. Assassin. Calling it. It's comma. Maybe. Well, either way. We'll find out. And the monster of the bamboo forest labyrinth. Well, that doesn't sound like comma being a monster. Well, depending on how you look at it. Ooh, looks pretty. Okay, as you can see, this lated occluded singularity is located in a bamboo forest in Asia. Alright, where are you, dragon? Quit hiding like a freaking coward and show yourself, damn it. So, Ashvathaman is our designated dragon slayer today? I know what you're thinking. True, there aren't any stories of him slaying a dragon, at least none that we still know about today, however. You think I'm going to let you lot have all the fun throwing down with Vika? No goddamn way. This is a dragon only Indra could fully destroy, right? Sounds like a hell of a good time. We don't know if we'll actually get to fight her today. Well, considering from the last story part, we know that she's not even going to be here. That's alright. Even if it's not her, we'll still be able to fighting some kind of dragon today, right? I just want to cut loose against a worthy opponent. As long as I get to do that, I don't care who it is. Besides, this will be my first time going up against a real dragon. I can't wait, damn it! First thing I'm going to do is see which is hotter, the dragon's breath, or my flames of fury. And typo, here you have it. There wasn't really any way to stop him coming along. Still, he's obviously, well, fired up about this mission, so we're hoping his enthusiasm will be helpful. Besides, with this lineup, there should be enough synergy to offset his lack of combat experience against dragons. That's, the hope anyway. Care to warm up first? Fine with me, if only to make sure you don't slow me down. They're play bots again. Again? That's enough, you two. Settle down. Can't you behave yourself in front of the master? Alright, Arjuna. I almost forgot you were here too. So, hey, this is probably as good a time as any to make this clear. None of us are ever going to forget our history. But right now, we're both servants under the same master. I don't think we need to dwell on anything else. I couldn't agree more. All we need to concern ourselves with is fulfilling our duties to master. So now that we're all in agreement, line up, single file. Prefect dealing with delinquents. I'm sure you three have a great deal of history, but from where I stand, it's heartwarming seeing you all interact like this. As a former soldier myself, I remember those with whom I trained. But I never had any friends among them I could truly be myself with. Not like you three. Oh, if you know their actual history. I'm afraid you're mistaken there, Georgios. We are not friends. We simply learned how to fight from the same teacher. Yeah, if anything, we fought against each other way more than we ever fought on the same side. Ah, I see. My apologies. At any rate, we should go over our route to our target. Are we going to have to dodge falling bamboo? This is a frozen bamboo forest, which means we'll have poor visibility as well as poor footing. It will also be difficult to retain our sense of direction since all this bamboo has blocked off any paths we would normally take. Make sure you stay close to us at all times, Master. Even a moment's lapse in attention could result in your being lost here forever. Got it. I'll be careful. But considering we have like two people who are like fire related, couldn't they just burn it all down? Ooh, nice sound effect. God damn it. The goddamn Ed. Who the hell does this punk ass dragon think they are? Anyway, just bring out your ass out here so we can fight, damn it. This place is even more complex than I feared. It's as though we're traversing a labyrinth made of frozen bamboo. I'm mapping the terrain as we speak. Would you like me to send what I got? Thank you, but no. That won't be necessary. I, too, am building a map of this area in my head as we speak. That's wonderful, Arjuna. I should have known you would have had the situation well in hand. I'll just keep this map going as a kind of backup then. If you decide you'd like to use it, just say the word. Thank you, Mash. I'll do that. Alright, Master, let's go back to that three-way fork we saw earlier and try following the left path this time. It's too bad I can't get much road work done here. Does road work mean, like, on-the-road training? Ugh, this is pissing me off. We haven't seen a single enemy so far, and we can't even go in a straight line here. Then when I get bored and try to pass the time with a little fighting, Arjuna keeps stepping in and being all, now is not the time. He really hasn't changed a goddamn bit. So you all train together, huh? Yep, my old man was basically the martial arts teacher for the entire Kuru clan. He taught Prince Duryodhana and his 99 brothers, Prince Arjuna and his 4 brothers, and plenty of other guys in addition to me and Karna. I've got tons of stories from those days that have you laughing your ass off. Maybe Karna's told you some of them? Well, probably not. Not unless you asked about them directly. Anyway, I'm sure my old man had his own stuff to worry about, being the teacher for the whole clan and all, so he couldn't teach everyone exactly the same way. I bet Karna's got his own share of memories from that time that pissed him the hell off too. He never let his bad experiences get in the way of his training though. I always admired that about him. Gah! Now I'm getting all wistful and shit. This friggin' sucks. I want to be pumped, damn it! Quiet. Alright, Master. Looks like we need to go down the left path at the next fork in the... More friggin' twists and turns? This is getting goddamn ridiculous. Hang on, I've got it. God damn, why didn't I think of this before? Think of what? I got it, Master. If we can't figure out which way to go, all we gotta do is make our own way. Whoa, hold it. You don't mean... Alright, here goes. So you can go full noble phantasm. Yep. Okay, I'm probably going to butcher this. Sudarshana Chakra Yamaraja. I'm surprised they didn't make a little animation of like a straight line or something, but that's assuming that it actually worked, of course. What were you thinking? At least give us a warning before you... Oh no. That frozen bamboo up there just broke off and is heading our way like a volley of ice spears. Stand back, Master. Hup. Allow me. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Now then. Azvathaman, do you have anything to say for yourself? No, I don't. I'm sorry. Wait, what? At least we'll get there faster now? Look on the bright side, I guess. I really am sorry about that, Master. It's alright, Azvathaman. My defense was perfect, impenetrable, flawless. Wouldn't you agree, Master? Of course it was. Got it. Anyway, I did save us some time, and that's gotta help, right, Da Vinci? True, this is taking longer than I expected. It may not be the most peaceful approach, but as long as you can promise it's safe, this might not be a bad idea. Alright, if you and Master are sure about this, I have no objections. Okay then, Azvathaman, clear us a path for us. I'll use my arrows to keep Master safe. You know, hearing that from you, I'm not so sure I want to keep doing this anymore. Don't be childish. 1, 2, hurrah! That was great, Azvathaman. You've reached your signal source. Huh? Is that? Knew it was Kama. Wow, really? That was your best way to get here? What a bunch of brutes. It's just so stupid, I just love it. Kama, the god of love? Or a copy of her, rather. Not typically one who comes to mind at the mention of dragons. That's not a copy, Georgios. I'm getting a servant signal from her. It's the real Kama. That's right, it's the real me. I'm working with Vritra by watching over this Singularity's core for her. The hell? So I'm not gonna get to fight a goddamn dragon after all? Now I'm really friggin' pissed. I don't know what you were hoping for here, but could you not stand so close to me? You reek of Shiva. Besides, shouldn't you guys all be shocked to find out of your own betraying you? Ugh. Gods of destruction always ruining any chance of dramatic tension. You haven't caused trouble in a while, so not exactly surprised. Freaking what? You're talking like you expected this out of me all along. I mean, I'm not upset, I'm actually kind of impressed by how well you get me. Get why I'm doing this? I'm really just out to cause trouble here. So she's doing it for the evils. Evil lulls. Oh, but it's not that I want to cause trouble for anyone, per se. It's more like I have to, because of what I am. What do you mean by that, Kama? Don't you remember? The only reason I fired that arrow at Shiva was because Indra ordered me to. And this was my reward. Now do you get it, son of Indra? I only used a Varja associated with Indra to piss you guys off. I don't know why Zaritra is doing this, but I guess her reasons are pretty similar. Basically, we're both demons and Vajra buddies, so we have a lot in common. So, once you know it, I just couldn't help myself. Yes, that's right. There are some aspects of what I'm doing here that are simply beyond my control. Most of them are fun, since they're things I chose to do anyway, but there are also some I really can't stand. Everyone, is there any chance that she's under some form of mind control? I do know that some evil dragons are capable of that. Perhaps Vritra is one of them? No, that's just regular Kama. She's being entirely true to herself. I can tell. I see. So that's just who she is. That doesn't somewhat reluctant to fight her. Then again, maybe it doesn't? I don't think you need to hold it back against her. Of course, Santa has no mercy for those who interfere with his duties. So I will continue to fight until I have become a worthy Santa, Reed Warrior, whether I must face a god or a demon. That is what Christmas is all about. I'm not sure how to respond to that. I'm no Christmas expert, but even I know that's not even kind of what it's about. Anyway, as long as you injure our leading gods consider me a nuisance, that's all I need to be satisfied. Now then, let's try to make sure we both come out of this alive, shall we? You may not technically be a dragon yourself, but the way you prioritize your own tastes and desires above all else is certainly something you have in common with them. I don't even care anymore. If you're the only one here, then I'll just have to take out all my pent-up anger on you. You better pop a good fight as a dragon, do you hear me? Now come on, let's freaking go! Sorry if that was a bit loud, last part. Okay. Scotty. Do I have any that would be helpful? Okay, I'm going to actually use Parvati because for the lulz, my own mind it is. What does she have? On loan. Quick train! Quick chain.
感じてください。これが私の天まで届く恋の波動。飛び集なシャッキーいいですね。このくらいならもろいもろい。いくらでもどうぞ。愛の炎を堪能してください。
What did she gain? Oh, potential charm. Chance inflict charm. Okay. All the buffs. Ugh. Can't go to full chain.
感じてください。これが私の天まで届く恋の波動。飛び集なシャッキーいいですね。いくらでもどう。
And there goes Kama.
悪くないですから。
Oh yeah, weekly tasks. I honestly expected to upset you gods connected to Indra more than that. But I guess my fun was bound to end the moment a god connected to Shiva showed up too. Hey, if anyone's got a right to complain here, it's me. Get Reacher's scaly ass out here so I can have a real fight, damn it! I only agreed to work with her so I could have some fun. I can't make her do anything. If you want to see her that badly, I guess you'll just have to look in another singularity. Well, so long, Merry Christmas, and all that jazz. Thank you. Santa will never let a holiday greeting go unreturned, so... Merry Christmas. Once I've become a worthy Santa, I'm sure I'll be able to bring you the best present you could hope for. They just do not get sarcasm. And she just walks away. Anyway, the important thing is that you guys won. We still don't know if Kama helping Ritra out here has greater significance, but we can worry about that later. For now, go ahead and take care of that singularity core. One punch! Cutscene! These little cutscenes are all cute. Well, relaxing? Not sure what I'm trying to say, but I just like them. Ooh, that's a nice breeze. Well, hey, since you're already there, doll, why not enjoy some bamboo forest therapy before you head back? Could be refreshing. Good idea. Now let's see if I can find the best spot for that special shot. I'm sorry, but I think I'm going to head back now. There's something bothering me and I want to look into it. I wonder what's that all about. Refreshing my ass. Ass. I barely even warmed up here, damn it. You guys are gonna stay here for a while longer, right? Perfect. Come on, Karna, let's spar. And none of that stopping right before you make contact bullshit this time. Hit me like you mean it. Fine by me. I was just thinking about how I didn't get any decent training done here. Wandering a labyrinth full of a bunch of dead ends doesn't lend itself to training, really. Haha, you should have just punched through them like I did. You've got that right. Reach a time? Oh, nope. Arjuna time. I knew it. Something doesn't add up. Most of them are fun, since they're things I'd choose to do anyway, but there are some I really can't stand. No, that's just regular karma. She's being entirely true to herself. I can tell. Those two statements are completely at odds with each other. Why? What does it all mean? Maybe one possibility is... No, that can't be it. But that would mean... If I'm right, then this might get to the heart of who Vitra is too. Could that be why Lady Parvati chose not to get involved? Because she already knew about this? You got it, but that's all I'm going to say. I'm counting on all of you to take care of this, okay? Yes, my lady, I understand. Alright then, what should I do next? As if I didn't know. I need to find out who Ritra truly is for myself. And if I'm going to do that, I guess I'm going to need his help. His eyes are sharper than anyone's, and besides, while I might not be able to heal this any longer for myself, for him, things might take on a entirely different meaning. Is he talking about Karna or some other party? So I did a lot of farming, well gone, and it doesn't show up there, but I have like 30 some of the black presents, so we can go straight to the next one. Part 5, the sound of river. Of river? The sound of the river. I don't know why I omitted the of in the first time. Well, this is a nice change of pace. I'm not exactly sure where this river is supposed to be. Maybe it's from Argasa? Oh, Arjuna Altar. I agree, Master. Getting to travel you like this is a very nice change of pace for me. I was a little perplexed when Arjuna said he wished to send someone else in his place for this mission. But now it all makes sense. Though I do wonder if there was any deeper significance to him entrusting his own altar with this mission. So, hey, Arjuna Altar. I didn't want to get into this if I didn't have to, but considering the possible risks involved, I think it's better if we just clear the air now. There's a lot we don't know about your state of mind, so I have to ask. What do you think of Karna? Nah. All of my memories from my human life are vague and hazy. At this point, they mean nothing to me. Still, I do sense something about Karna, something I cannot quite put into words. Still, even that sensation means nothing to me. My only concern is now vanquishing evil by master's side. I see. It sounds like you do have a somewhat different stance than Archer Arjuna then. What about you, Karna? As I am now, I don't know you all that well, but as Asvataman told me, he might be a different aspect of him, but he's still Arjuna. Just treat him like you usually would, damn it. So even though you look different, if you truly are the same Arjuna who studied with me under the same teacher, then that's just what I'm going to try to do. Why did he just raise his fist in front of Arjuna's face? This is something I've done with Arjuna as well. I'm told it's something one does when you are reunited with someone you remember fondly, as well as the start and end of a battle fought together. It doesn't matter if you're enemies or allies, this is something done by any two people who engage in combat. I see. Very well then. He gave Karna a fist bump. She looks so happy about that. This is new information and a new sensation. I'll make sure it's accurately recorded in my memory. Well, we certainly shouldn't be wanting for firepower with you taking over for Arjuna, Sir Alter. We may fight differently than he does, of course, but with my knowledge and experience, I'm certain I can put together a new team strategy that will let us defeat the Singularity's dragon. Oh, Sieg! That's kind of you to say, but I'm not nearly as strong as the other dragon slayers you've had. I'm sorry. Though that's not to say I won't do my very best in this battle. Glad to have you, Sieg. Thank you, Master. I know I have big shoes to fill, and though I'm not sure I can fill them, I'll definitely try. That aside, I still wonder why in the world Siegfried suggested I go on this mission in his place. I mean, I do have some experience taking down evil dragon Sigurd, but I really don't feel confident going up against a dragon that's gone toe to toe with gods. Oh, you need not feel as though this mission's success rests entirely on your shoulders. Sir Karna, Sir Alter, and myself are here as well. I'm also aware that Sir Siegfried's dragon-slaying skills are every bit the equal of Lord Sigurd's. If he sent you here in his place, he must have had an excellent reason for doing so. What did Siegfried actually say to you anyway? It is Christmas after all. I'm not sure what he meant by that. Oh, that sounds like it had something to do with Santa as well. I'm sorry, I really couldn't say. Oh well, no biggie. Either way, this is the lineup we've got today, so let's get going. It looks like this used to be a river before it was frozen solid. The riverbanks, well, cliff, really are clearly too slippery and dangerous to traverse by foot. So I think your best course of action is to make your way up the river itself, but be cautious. Understood. Alright everyone, let's be on our way. This world certainly is freezing, isn't it? That's simply how Christmas is. I see. I know they're just making small talk, but those two are so much larger than life that it feels like they're having some deep, profound conversation. Yeah, even though all they're saying is it's cold, and, well, it's Christmas. Man, it might be nice to have that kind of gravitas come to you naturally. I'm kind of jealous. So, hey, since we've got a while till you reach the target anyway, I might as well pass on something our analysis team just discovered. I don't know how pertinent this fact is to our mission, but still a neat bit of trivia. What is it? These occluded singularities, original environments, have all been frozen over into these wintry landscapes, right? I mean, I think this was caused by a huge temperature drop, but it actually isn't. This cold is apparently just a side effect of sorts. In a sense, the coldness was added on after the fact to match everything being frozen. What do you mean? How can I put this? Okay, so these worlds look frozen, right? In actuality, though, they're just stopped. Basically, the concepts behind these worlds, or the space they occupy, if you prefer, have been shut down. They've been blocked from functioning as normal, like the name occluded suggests. So now they've just exist, complete entities unto themselves, neither affecting nor being affected by anything else. Consequently, they look frozen solid, even though that's not technically what happened. For example, say you use some kind of fire magecraft or fire-based noble phantasm to burn an entire area here to the ground. Excuse me. It would definitely affect the area temporarily, but it wouldn't do anything to the base reality of this world itself. Even with bamboo force from yesterday, Asvatham was able to use his noble phantasm to make a simple path, but it would have been fundamentally impossible to destroy the forest itself. Hell, even the paths we made will have blocked themselves off again by now. Huh. Vritra used to create widespread drought by blocking off the world's water and sealing it away in the mountains. So it's safe to say she has an inherent ability to similarly block other things off. I see. This should already be basic knowledge for you. We were both taught that growing up. Unfortunately, this body is no longer human. So there may be things you and Arjuna knew that I do not. Good timing. We've been walking for a long while now, so let's take a short break here. We can have a quick bite to eat and go over everything we know about this situation to ensure we're all on the same page. Sounds good. And now I'm hungry too, but it's way too late to eat. Help me, teacher. Whoops, wrong way. Same difference though. Just a moment, master. There, it's done. Here you go. Whatever's in that pot really does look delicious. What kind of dish is it? Just a simple chicken and garlic sauce I used to make all the time. I think these days it's known as schmaruli? I'll look that up one of these days. Not right now though. Oh man, I feel warmer already. I've heard chicken is one of the best foods you can eat for weight control, especially the white meat. What is it, Arjuna? To be honest, I don't really understand flavor. At most, I can tell if something is especially spicy or sweet. I'm not sure that I can taste the nuances of flavors in this food the way you all do. Even so, I can tell it is very warm. I see, then you should take your time eating it. No, I'm serious, you really ought to slow down. Servant or not, you could still burn your mouth if you try to eat it all in just a few bites. Here, try bringing the spoon to your lips and blowing on it before you take a bite. That's it. Perfect. It might be rude of me to even be thinking this, seeing how he's practically a god. But in some ways, he reminds me a lot of, well, us. We come young till they are born, fully grown, and exist slowly to fill our designated purpose. At least, that's how we're designed. But now he's changing naturally over time, just like we do. It just goes to show that even transient as our existences may be, we are all still alive. If you want to eat up, you need plenty of stamina to defeat a dragon after all. Oh, that reminds me, I had a question about that. See, neither Siegfried or Sigurd will tell me any details about how they defeated their dragons. Pretty much all they say is that they were so desperate to survive that they don't remember anything. Ah, yes, well, I'm afraid that's rather complicated. It may very well be that they are simply not able to tell you anything. You see, fighting a dragon is very different from fighting a typical monster. True dragons like Fafnir are born from abundance of human greed, and are thus more like concepts than actual creatures. They are great lizards and formless demons all at once. Thus, defeating one demands the entirety of your being and ability. If you can't pull out every bit of your strength you've gained from your life up to that point, the dragon will do it for you. That is the threat true dragons suppose. Pose. I'm not sure what you mean. What I mean is, facing a dragon is no different from telling the story of your entire life. Describing the broad strokes is easy enough, but delving into details can soon become embarrassing. Not to mention that in many cases, we simply cannot recall some things any longer. That's why we can only discuss surface level tricks, like the best way to get your sword through their scales. So Georgius can't describe it well either. I guess that's just how it is. So what's a dragon's weakness, Miss Chin? Dragons can have many different weaknesses, but you should also not expect them to have any at all. Still, we can plan ahead for a few possible patterns, and then go over how to... Everything alright? Something is headed this way. Oh my! So basically, it's kind of either someone's traveling under the ice, on the ice, or it's another melt scenario where it's a wave of ice. I don't know which one is worse. Ooh. I never imagined the river would fracture vertically? That was close. Does that, like, did it make a canyon or did it come, like, up like a wall? That wasn't like Lombardus' ice waves. Some kind of undulation came from upstream that caused the frozen river to temporarily break apart. Well, now I need to work on a way to detect these undulations before they reach you. Is everyone alright? You managed to dodge it? Here comes another one. Get ready. Those eyes are intense. It's coming down the left side. Move to the right. If we get swallowed up in one of these fissures... Okay, so it goes down. We'll end up trapped below the river's frozen surface with no way out. Fortunately, strange as it may sound, the fissures also repair themselves quickly, so they should still be safe to traverse once the danger has passed. We'll just have to make our way along this narrow river, while evading direct contact with the fissures. FPS strafing. Oh. I kinda understand. I've seen Ganesha play games like that. They seem like a good way to improve hand-eye coordination. Any threat with the potential kill master is evil. Hold on, I'm sure you're more than strong enough to just block those fissures outright. But if you do that, the backlash will just create even more fissures. I see. So if I destroy these fissures now, Master will be unable to progress any further. Understood. And for now, I will focus solely on defending him, until I can eliminate this evil at its source. You guys all rode Tarasca to evade a similar threat before, right? I wish I could turn into my dragon form more easily so I could fly you all to the target. But it's just too hard to maintain that noble phantasm for that long. That's quite alright. We can evade this threat ourselves easily enough, and we won't want you to be exhausted by the time we get to the big fight. Come to think of it, that reminds me of another important question I had. While I do possess Siegfried's dragon-slaying power, I'm also part Fafnir myself. So, does that mean you're going to do, Does that mean you're going to go all originating from sin on me? Not to worry, I'm not about to put an ally to the sword merely because they happen to be part dragon. As I said before, dragons are more akin to concepts than creatures. If someone still possesses such a concept, even after becoming such a servant, then there must be a good reason. I can understand there are circumstances in which a dragon becomes an inextricable part of a servant's life, or duty, or fate. Though of course, being who I am, I will still remain vigilant around them. Yes, for example, even if that servant was an ally fighting on my side, and even were they someone with whom I previously shared pleasant conversations, should I determine that they were in fact an evil dragon who must be put to the sword, I would not hesitate to do so. Got it. Then I'll do everything I can to make sure I don't end up turning evil. If you can say that in a minute, then you'll be just fine. I guarantee it. Here comes another one. Time for more sidestep training. Be ready. Master, please move to your 10 o'clock and quickly. No evil will escape my sight. You should be fairly close to the target now. Does anything seem different? Yes, I can hear someone. Oh, is it Elizabeth? No way. Is that what's been causing these fixtures? Ah, yes, I do enjoy singing. It's been so long since I've last heard any. Whoa, no singing? Even I can't imagine what a dull life you must have led, you poor thing. But that must mean your ears are just overloaded with delight now. You are just so amazingly lucky to end your musical drive with a bunch of my songs. Plus, I think you're the first audience who's ever, the first in a long time, to stay and listen quietly instead of writhing around on the floor or running away as fast as you can. So any requests? Maybe a ballad that'll have you spilling your bodily fluids? Or an unhealthy metal number that'll ramp up your taste for cruelty? Surprise me. I do enjoy singing, but I don't know much about it. Rather, I can't really tell songs apart. There's just something nice about singing, period. It makes everything more fun. Wait, does that mean you can't tell the difference between any of the songs I've sung so far? Honestly, no. Oh, but don't worry, I could tell that this more like clawing a piece of steel with a scale, while others were more akin to death throes. So you're just happy with any song at all? I mean, low standards is one thing, but this is insane. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten so carried away. Maybe I should be better off being evaluated by one of those karaoke scoring machines. Wait, never mind that now. Puppy, when did you get here? Well, this changes everything. At first I thought we were filming a promo video or something, not an actual concert. So I'm relieved to see my live audience growing. Didn't I tell you more would be coming? That must be Ellie's shadow then. Right, she appears to be the same type of reproduction we've seen in the other occluded singularities. So that's not really her? Good, then I won't have to worry about holding back. Huh? You're in the presence of genuine stage, and that's all you have to say? Are you one of those people who doesn't get music or something? Yes, I suppose I am. I'm sorry. Hey, at least you're honest. That counts for a lot in my book anyway. That must mean this is your first concert ever, right? It's practically the destiny of an idol's idol like me to help guys like you see the light of our glory. How about the rest of you then? Got any favorite genres? I've always enjoyed hymns myself. Hymns, huh? That sounds like songs of encouragement. Okay, got it. I like those kind of songs myself all the time anyway. So I'm sure I can hymn it up all day. I've heard some people like to listen to music on headphones while doing their road work. So you want catchy songs to get you pumped up? Got it. I never had many chances to engage with music myself. I used to think I could never understand it, but oddly, after hearing your singing voice, I felt something. The lift of your intonation, the rhythm of your words. I see. So that is music. I never dreamed I would hear sounds that spoke to me like that, after I stripped myself of all desires besides those pertaining to my duty. This has been a novel, even comforting experience. Whoa, what's even happening here? I can't remember the last time I heard someone in the audience just straight up compliment me. Want an autograph, photo book, a commander CD set? Oh wow, my very own stand, home for my entire pen collection? Thanks! This certainly is a lot of stuff. Damn, she's pushing her merch on him like crazy. This was bound to happen when the hero of the endowed finally met a wannabe idol. And who is that? He smells strange. Far too much like the gods for my liking. So even being like that can become empty shadows? How annoying. Well, no matter. Since I have no intention of fighting any gods just yet, I will let Elizabeth here handle this and beyond my... Hold it, Vritra. Oh, you have a strange aura about you too, boy. I'm a dragon too. Well, I guess I'm also a dragon. That's why I want to talk to you. And I should hear what you have to say because you're two of a kind. Is that it? Don't bother. It doesn't mean anything to me. Even Elizabeth here only acquired that form through a twist of fate. I don't choose her for this because she's a dragon. No, wait. Are you actually a dragon? Let's say we idols have a lot of secrets, by which I mean no comment. The only other thing I'll say is that we're obligated to be everyone's fantasy. We're pretty meta like that. I know what she is. She's an innocent monster. She ended up that way because the things she did in life were said to be so depraved that people thought she had ties to demons. I don't know how true this is, but according to Chaldea's database, Elizabeth gained her dragon properties because the Bathory family coat of arms included dragon teeth. Though personally, I think there's a little more to the story than that. True, there's a reason I'm a dragon. Me, a reason which... Ooh, losing my breath there. There's a reason I'm a dragon, so there must be a reason she is too. And I'm sure there's a reason you are as well, Vritra. Although, maybe it was foolish of me to try to talk to you, dragon to dragon. However, Santa doesn't care if you're a dragon or a serpent. That's nothing to do why I'm here. All I want is to take back Christmas and become a true Santa Claus. You can't be too considerate of your opponent's circumstances, Sieg. You'll only weaken your fists. I see. I guess you're probably right. Okay, everything else aside, I understand what it is we have to do now. Thank you for reminding me that I'm here today as a dragon slayer, not a dragon. I am here to pass judgment on evil. So first, Vritra, I will see if that is what you are. I already told you, I'm not going to fight any gods today. I've always been one to say the best for last. Don't worry, it's just about timing. I'll face you all myself soon enough. If I were you, I'd make sure I was as strong as I could possibly be before that time comes. It looks like she got away again. Whoops. Not a problem. I can tell we're driving her deeper into the corner of the ring with every step. If that's what you think, Karna, that's good enough for me. My goal for today is to help Santa and free this occluded singularity. I'm going to do everything I can to make that happen. Yes, I think that's for the best. You can't go straight for a dragon's eye and expect your sword will reach it. It's best to start by attacking its limbs and throwing it off balance. Strange though it may seem, there's more to being a dragon slayer than merely slaying a dragon. That part only comes when one proves they have the will to stay and fight, even when faced with an adversary as formidable as a dragon. I see. Well, there's one thing I have going for me, it's my will. I owe Siegfried my life. Now that he's entrusted me with this mission, running away is simply not an option. I don't know if I'm up to becoming a dragon slayer or not, but I won't do less than my best. Huh? Are you guys going to try to slay me now? Seriously? Look, I can understand being so infatuated with me that you'd rather slay me than share me with anyone else, but I'm sorry, idols just don't do romance. It'd be such a scandal for the rest of our adoring fans. No, that's not what I meant. It's just a figure of speech. Although, copy or not, if we have to defeat her, I guess she'll end up dead anyways, right? Oh, I gotcha. So you're basically saying you've got to treat every concert as if it were a battlefield. Battlefield. Well, yeah, duh. Alright, get ready for the concert of a lifetime. No concerts, please. I'm more of a streaming guy. Ugh. Should've got some water. My own fault there, though. Buster up. For obstruction, decrease damage taken from damage taken, NP generation, and star drop from Buster attack. Oh, does that mean like one of the next ones is going to be like the same but quick attacks? That'll be painful because I don't want to cheat, I guess, and look up the guide. Overgauge? Yay! And big dragon form. Increased singing volume. Oh, that's one way to put it. And that probably will be the end of it. Fall, dragon, fall! And another one gone. Another one gone. Banana. Huh? It's over already? But I only just finished warming up my vocal cords. Can I at least get an encore? Let's say that the way I want to. I can no longer hear that song. Don't worry, you can hear it anytime you want once you get back to Kalia. Also, I have a sneaking suspicion you might also enjoy the one Roman Emperor singing too. Well, Lord Sieg, how do you feel now that you've achieved a great victory in your mission? Honestly, I still don't know. I'm not sure I did a good job here, much less achieved a great victory. I think I did at least manage to do what I was supposed to do as today's Dragon Slayer. But this only reaffirms for me that I'll never be that kind of hero Siegfried is. I'm a dragon and a dragon slayer, both and neither at the same time. That's just who I am. That said, okay, Santa, there's the core. Go ahead and do your thing. Right hook, go! Or would it be left hand because that's the one that's not holding a bag? Oh, since we're on are we gonna fall into the water? Since we're on the river. Ooh, pretty. Sparkly effects. Or maybe this is maybe this the river from the Summer 2 event. Yeah, I think it's that. Maybe? It's been a while since I saw that event. Splash? That said, now that I've gotten to fight alongside Master as well as all of you, I do feel like I can hold my head a little higher than I could before. I think, maybe, this is what it feels like to be proud of who you are. I see, perhaps it was in fact that very feeling Lord Siegfried wished to give you as a gift. It is that time of year after all. Well, if we're talking gifts, then as Santa, I can't afford to fall behind. Still, after hearing that, I think I accomplished the bare minimum of what I needed to do as well. Boxers are supposed to inspire children by how bravely they fight after all. This works out perfectly, so consider that your present from me. Master, Arjuna Altar has been staring at the river for a while now. It's a beautiful river, isn't it? I'm glad we were able to restore it. Master, is this scenery normal? I'd say so. I see. There is nothing I either like or dislike, so I have no criteria by which to judge it. But if you say it is normal, then I'll trust that it is. Alright, only one more included singularity left to go. This could well be the state of our final battle. So let's get out there and give it all we've got. Alright then. 40 black. Okay, so I'm going to have to do some farming. I'll probably do these two off video. So, be back. Alright, and we're back with the final chapter of this event. Let's get straight to it. Skip intro. That was loud. Watch yourself, Master. There's going to be a bunch more hazards popping up from above and below. I wish we could figure out how to anticipate them so we could you better warning? Okay, there's some grammar issues there. We could warn you better. Give you better warning? But the best we can do right now is warn you right before they show up. Heads up, ice guys are at your 2 o'clock, about 5 meters ahead of you in 8 seconds. Get out of there. Next, I have a forecast for the next round of fire bombs headed your way. They should reach you in about 20 to 30 seconds, though they might change trajectory depending on where they hit the iceberg. Straight into it. Have things settled down now? Down? At least for the most part? Yes, it would seem so. Though between the ice geysers bursting out of the ground and the firebombs coming at you from a distance at the same time, it has been yet another difficult environment to traverse. Well, you certainly don't come across a frozen field of lava every day. No surprise that's both strange and dangerous. Be that as it may, our only opinion is to keep making our way forward. The only time you can stop moving feet during a roadwork session is when you're shadow boxing. So this evil seeks to interfere with our effort to eradicate a greater evil at its source. The world is still just as full of evil as ever. So hey, are you sure I'm the right guy for this job? Sure, I did defeat a dragon, but that was when I was an old man, not in my prime like I am now. I mean, I still remember doing it, since I'm a servant and all. But at this point, fighting a dragon now sounds like more of a hassle than anything. So I don't know how much help I'm gonna be here. Don't worry, you'll be fine. You crunched the numbers, and you've definitely got what it takes for this mission. Besides, you're not gonna leave in after coming this far, right? Hell no, just because I don't like dragons doesn't mean I'm gonna pass up a party like this. And hey, since I won't be fighting it on my own, maybe I can even let one of you guys handle the annoying parts of fighting a dragon, and just enjoy going to town on it. Besides, I like this Santa style. Ain't many things more hardcore than fighting with just your fists. I couldn't have said it better myself. I know what you guys are thinking, and now is not the time. Agreed. Now is absolutely not the time for an impromptu sparring match. Save it for later. Right now, we need to focus on making our way forward, while avoiding these obstacles. Well, I can tell you guys what we know so far. It looks like these ice guides are a natural phenomenon, but the firebombs are probably some kind of attack. They've all been making a beeline for you guys, and there are no signs of them anywhere else. I'm also pretty sure their cores are made up of lumps of igneous rock taken straight from the area you're in. So whoever's lobbing them is probably digging up or shattering frozen rocks, enveloping them in superheated flame, and firing them at you with all the force of a siege engine. They're as hot as they are heavy, and you really don't want one hitting you. Not a problem. If nothing else, I will make certain no evil reaches Master. The enemy must be raring to go if they're already chucking these things at us. My kind of party. By the way, I don't know about this Vrithra dragon. Does she breathe fire and stuff? I think she may have, considering that some stories say she was born from fire. You don't say. As I recall, the dragon you defeated was also a fire breather, correct? You and I haven't had many chances to talk until now. Really? It's been almost like 3... Okay, when did Beowulf come in? Did he come in North America or before that? But I'm pretty sure he came in like at least the first year. So that's at least 4 years, if I remember correctly, because I think we're on the 5th anniversary. So I'm hoping to take this opportunity to learn more of your own dragon slaying tale. I'd like to oblige, but like I said, it was a much older me who did that. And honestly, I don't remember much of it very clearly. How did I feel about it? Was I glad to go? Did I enjoy it? Was I afraid? I have no idea. All I can say for sure is, I did it because I had to. I was a king back then. Didn't matter that I never set out to be one. I understand. Evil had to be punished, didn't it? Maybe. The main thing is that I was king, so I couldn't stand back and do nothing while the dragon was eating my people. I see. Well said. As a follower of the Lord, I could not turn away when I came across the town under a poisonous dragon's talon. Doing nothing was never an option. It had to be slain, so I slew it. They make it sound so simple. It does seem fate plays at least some role in steering us towards most dragon hunts. I don't know about that, but I do agree about doing what needs to be done. Just like how I have to do this to become a true Santa Claus. And take back Christmas as it's meant to be. Does that mean even the hero benefaction hates seeing a kid cry and not being able to open their present? There have always been things people desired, things they needed to survive. As someone who possessed such things, it was only natural for me to share them with those I met who needed them. I never gave much thought to what happened to them afterwards, but you may be right. I do think there's something wrong with giving someone a gift that makes them sad instead of happy. In fact, Ganesha just recently admonished me about this. Getting people's hope-ups only to dash them is the worst, especially when you do it with a totally straight face like that. I guess we'll just have to resolve the situation. paraphrase that. Of course, come on, let's go. And nope. Now we're seeing more of those geysers and firebombs than ever. I will cut them all down. Make sure to conserve your magical energy. You'll need every bit of it for the main fight. Master, I think you should hold onto my back. It'll be easier to sidestep and parry that way. If you insist. Piggyback style. We haven't made much progress in a while, have we? Be nice if we could at least focus on just the ice geysers or the firebombs instead of both at once. Now that's hot. I swear, there's no end to this fire, is there? I wonder if this is what it was like with the dragon I fought too. You know, I think I've jogged my memory. How'd I do this last time? Did you remember a strategy that could help us, Beowulf? I'm not sure, but whatever I did back then, I bet it went something like this. First, I dodged this son of a bitch. Then I chop it down, hunting nailing. Next, I pick it up and you cut down that ice pillar and made it into a shield. Nice, but isn't it kind of heavy? Of course it is. That's why we gotta hurry. Come on. Sir Karna, take Master and stay behind Sir Beowulf. Sir Alter and I will help him fend off the firebombs. Got it. Lady Mash? Excuse me, big yawn. Lady Mash, Lady Da Vinci, please focus on warning us about upcoming geysers. We'll take care of the rest. But won't the heat from the firebombs melt that ice shield pretty quickly? Not a problem. I'll just make another one every time that happens. Now come on. Impressive. He has all the incredible power of his youth and the wisdom of a wise king. I knew you would be a fine dragon slayer, Sir Beowulf. Alright, we're here. There, I see them. It's Rita and Kiyohime. Oh my. Hello, Master. It's about time you got here. I'm not sure how, but I think I made a mistake with this one's copy. Or are berserkers just like this? They really are. Ah, I knew it. I knew you'd understand everything without so much as a single word, Master. This can truly only be destiny, love, je t'aime. No, I still don't get it. Almost as soon as I made her, she started flinging those firebombs your way. I didn't even say anything. What did you do to get on her bad side? My, how dare you? I never breathed so much as a lick of fire. Those weren't my fire bombs, they were love bombs. I knew that if I flung them at my darling master, he would follow them straight to me. True, I suppose getting lost is one thing we never had to worry about. First, I channeled my overwhelming lump into scooping out great chunks of ice, infused them with a burst of my deep, passionate love. Then I just wished for my love to be reciprocated as I put my back into flinging them towards the object of my affection. Ah, what elegant, dainty, compassionate way to lead my beloved to me. Now that, so well, it's a clear sign we should have our wedding tomorrow, if not sooner. Incidentally, I got the idea for making a trail of breadcrumbs from an old fairy tale. I think it was called Hansel and Gretel. Grendel? Now what'd he do? I don't think she's talking about your sworn enemy, Beowulf. Gretel is the name of your sister in the story. I haven't the slightest what she's talking about. Their passion is something to behold. Ay. I'm getting a headache from Kiyohime. She's clearly more eager to burn you down to cinders. Of course, that's what love is all about. I haven't had much experience with love myself, but I don't think so. I really don't get it. At any rate, yes, I think she'd make a final obstacle. If you're able to defeat her, you should then be just about ready to face me. But do be careful, the sweet spot doesn't last as long as you might think. If you show her any mercy, the down your guard or hold anything back, you could end up being too late. And that would spoil my fun as well. Don't disappoint me, alright? Me? Hold back? Never. I need to defeat you as soon as possible so I can fully become a Santa. Finally become a Santa. True Santa. Otherwise, Christmas won't even come once this year. So if I need to win this match to earn the right to challenge you, I'll put everything I have into making my fists shine as brightly as possible. All eyes on Kiyohime. Of course she would take it like that. You only have eyes for me, Master? Ah, what a joy it is to hear you declare your love for me so loudly. So I do have to ask why you qualified with for now. Because that almost makes it sound like you plan to cheat on me in the future. Why don't we have a little private couples counseling inside my bell right now, just so we can clear that up? So Berserker, obviously, and since she's right, Future's right there, I'm guessing Lancer. Mordred didn't come at all, so I wonder why she's a bonus servant. Maybe it's a whole servant that has, well, since she's basically a clone of Saber, maybe it's due to that dragonness? Gain resistance to dual crits. Okay, that can be trouble. Oh, lower defense in case. Huh. Well, that would be annoying if it wasn't going to be done in one more turn. Oh. Add buff just in case. That was easy enough. But of course, the boss is always going to be harder. Well, the true boss, that is. Okay, Saber. Oh yeah. And here. Oh wait. Checking something. MP up and official join. Okay, so I should be able to Ascension. Karna. Oh yeah? Okay, this might take a hot minute or something. Yeah, I think that's the expression. 75. Filter, yep, XP only. I'm just going to quickly level up Karna to max. And then I'll use him for the final battle.
動きが軽い。いい調子だ。助かる。
Went blurry there for a moment. Because I was pressing the button on the screen too quickly.
助かる。サンタとしての確かな進歩を感じる。マスター、いつ次のマッチを組んでくれても構わないぞ。
Yeah, no thank you. No fighty Karna.
拳にもち。助かる。
Final Ascension! Ooh, fierce.
どうやら一つの頂へとたどり着いたようだ。しかし、サンタの道はこれで終わりではあるまい。俺はこれからも拳を磨き続けると誓おう。その果てに何が待っているのかはわからないが、少なくとも俺はチャンピオンベルトに興味はない。それはここまで付き合ってくれたお前の腰にこそ巻かれるべきものだ。何？いらない？いや、ぜひつけてほしい。俺が見たい。
And since it's double the XP, we'll get it all the way up.
拳にも力が入ろうというものだ。拳にも力が入ろう。ラウ。
そろそろクエスト。
Skill. Karna, what does whose skills do? Increase quick effectiveness, buster, and crit. Evade, quick, critical, and by the crit NP. I'll just go with as is. If I lose, then... well, that happens. Oh, I just realized something. I'm not actually me, am I? So then, does that mean Master's planning to cheat on me? With the real me? I suppose I can accept it. Wait, no I can't. Copy or no. I still want to keep them all to myself. And a bunch. Then we have to fight inside an active volcano. Because that's where I assume the only place where lava would be. Yep, seems active volcano-ish. Alright. So, you managed to overcome the final obstacle. Good. Then I have no compunction about fighting you. You have proven yourself worthy of facing me. Well, ain't that nice of you? Nothing more need to be said. You won't get away? All that's left now is for me to defeat you and become a true Santa. Good, good, that's the spirit. Oh, but before we get started, let me just say this. I don't care about how much you scream, or cry, or otherwise make an absolute disgrace of yourself. Actually, I absolutely love that. Just thinking about it sends shivers down my tail. But whatever you do, don't give up in the middle of things. That would be pathetically anticlimactic. Vrithra's magical energy pattern is changing. She's preparing to attack. Please be careful. Well, that was short and sweet. For the prologue to the fight? Would that be the right term? Gain resistance to all attacks. Reflects increase when sustaining attacks imply debuff immune. Maybe I should have added this. Let's use Noble Phantasm.
この連撃をもってすればノックアウトは必要。スーリアの力よ、我が拳に宿れ。ウィングアルカプトラ。トライクリスマスを制す左。
Oh, that did less damage than I thought it would. Uh-oh. This might be a bit more challenging than I thought.
Santa Claus の拳を見るがいい。受け取れ。これがクリスマスプレゼントだ。チッ。出し決める。ほれほれ。ないのか？ほれほれ。どれにしようかな。真のサンタは目が光る。サンタクロースの出番というわけ。
Okay, so...
サンタクロースの拳を見るがいい。受け取れ。これが
I wonder who is doing well, Should have gone for a different setup, I guess. Really should have planned better. Huh. Well, I expected at least someone to die. Oh, so it was a time battle. Should have seen that coming. She's so strong, obviously. This isn't over yet. I'll keep getting up as many times as it takes. Everyone's standing their ground admirably, but we've all taken a lot of damage, and that's not all. The hell's going on here? We're not even touching her. I seem to have grown accustomed to this much sooner than I expected. Of course, it's always a holy grail. So she did have a holy grail after all along. I thought as much. Even for being as powerful as Vrithra, interfering with Santa's power at its root and plucking off multiple singularities at once. would have been well beyond her ability to achieve alone. But even setting that aside, where's that 9 vulnerability coming from? I should have known I would have trouble getting used to power other than my own. I can never seem to control it. Oh well, what's done is done. Now that I've gained my true power, the power I had when I fought Indra, it seems your attacks no longer have any effect on me. Well, that's a pity. I guess there's no fun to be had in continuing this any longer then. What a dull way to end this. I guess the only thing left to do now is to kill you. At least she's not dragging it out. With an incredibly murderous aura, we can't retreat now. We need to at least stall her long enough for Master to escape. I will hold you back even if it should cost me my life. Ascalon. Activate Sword of Recursion. All that mental energy behind our attacks and still couldn't even scratch her. How is this possible? I can't believe neither of their noble phantasms had any effect. Okay, I'm calling it. This isn't working. You all need to get the hell out of there, right now. We'd already done it if we could, but look at her. We can't turn our backs on her now. Our backs on her now. But your attacks obviously aren't working. Doesn't matter, like I said before. When something's gotta be done, we just gotta do it. You've just gotta do it. Which is why I'm going back to this. Here goes. Grendel Buster! Agreed, as long as I can still move, I'm going to keep throwing punches. Power of Surya, come to my fists, winning Arkaputra. Probably pronounced that horribly. Oh? It wasn't much, but looks like that did get her attention. No use. There's nothing you can do to stop me anymore. Give up. Hold it, evil dragon. I'm guessing normal Arjuna. Is that? Oh, it's you again. I wonder where you went to off to after the guy who looks sort of like you showed up. So what do you want, child of Indra? Have you come to beg for their lives? I can't conceive of anything more foolish for you to attempt here. What I do with these depressingly boring people is no business of yours. I see no reason to listen to you. I'm not here to beg for their lives. I'm just here to tell you something. Namely, that I know the real reason you've been stealing Santa's presents. Oh? Does that mean you know what it is I want? Of course. And you don't think it's too late now that I've ended up like this? Hardly. If anything, you gave up too much. You gave up much too soon. Hehehe. Very well, child of Indra. I'll play along with your game for now. Besides, it's not as though anything will change if I wait a little longer. You have one day. Any more than that, and my boredom won't get the best of me. I suppose I can wait for you in my clouds. But remember, you have one day, not a second longer. So there's going to be no climactic battle then? I'm sorry for overstepping my bounds, Master. I'm not going to complain after you saved our lives, but what were you talking about? I'm sorry, but I can't tell you that right now. My mind is all mixed up. I'm still not sure what I should and shouldn't say. I will tell you anything you need to know, of course. I just need a little more time. For the moment, I think all you need to focus on is that your final confrontation with Vritra has been postponed, and that once you defeat her, things will go back to normal, just like they always do. Hey, I'm sure you have your reasons for not saying more, so we don't want to try to force the issue. Besides, just getting another chance to regroup before facing Vritra is a huge help. There's one other thing I'm curious about, though. What did Vritra mean when she'd be weighing in her clouds? Vritra is said to have caused a massive drought by trapping the world's water inside a tall mountain. But there are also stories which say the mountain was in fact the clouds that covered the skies. This means that for her, clouds and mountains are essentially the same thing. So I'm reasonably confident that when she mentioned clouds, she was actually referring to the Himalayas. There was something strange about that. I'll say, why the hell was she so tough? This cracks exactly why I hate dragons. I wish they'd just let us sell these things a little more straightforwardly. I can see why Vritra was able to rival a god. Her strength was truly astounding. But that doesn't mean I'm going to back down from this fight. I can't believe she shrugged off my punches so easily. Does this mean I'm still not strong enough to become a true Santa? Has all my training really been for nothing? Okay, I thought that was the last. I was wrong. Final round. Of course it would. Silly me. Yeah, Oof. One moment.